Hi everyone. My name is Kathy, for those of you who don't know. But welcome back to the channel. So I haven't posted since my birthday, which was over 2 months ago, or actually just under 2 months ago. Um, Updates. Deck is over. There will be a vlog of that whole weekend coming out soon, hopefully, if I can finally finish editing it. I just got DaVinci Resolve downloaded. Um, there are a bunch of other updates, but those will come along. But the main reason for this video is, right, it is this conversation that came up with me and Rohanth. If you guys know Rohanth, absolutely great guy. If you don't, love the man, great dude. If you're watching this, love you, mate. But this conversation happened at DECA. Basically, the thing that I took out of it, or the main thing that I want to talk about, is the idea or concept of working to not drown. What that basically means is keeping yourself so busy and just giving yourself random things to do, just trying to keep your brain occupied so that you don't drown or you don't let go or you don't lose it all or you don't just kind of dissolve. And I think that has some good parts of it where it does keep you busy, you get things done. There are a bunch of other things with it. But I also fear that it's kind of like this side effect to doing good stuff where you become so not addicted, but you become so normalized to keep like working and addicted to this feeling of like, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do this, and without it, you just don't kind of feel that drive. And I'm saying this in the sense that this is very different from procrastinating work, and there's a lot of people who are gonna watch this probably if a lot of people watch it, and they're gonna be like, oh, that's me. I push things off to the last second and then I work on it. That's not what I mean. I mean that having so much to do is what keeps you going. And without it, you just kind of like, I'll give myself as an example again. Like this, like we just had a long weekend, right? And before the long weekend, I missed a lot of school for some reasons. And because of that, I had a lot of work to do, like the upcoming week to the long weekend. So, and because of that, I was ultra productive. I got everything that I needed to done before the long weekend, this and that. And I did almost like 2 weeks of work in 1 week. And when the long weekend came around, right, I kind of devolved. Like I didn't have any pressure to do anything, and I didn't have any kind of work that I needed to complete, or that kind of or work that I needed to complete, or anything to keep me busy, like work wise, productivity wise, and in the sense of like studies, university application, scholarships, my nonprofit work, that kind of thing. And without it, I just kind of devolved and sunk into like this thing where I just didn't do anything. I didn't feel like doing anything. And you might be like, oh, that's okay to take breaks and it's okay to have that. But what I'm saying is, yeah, it's okay to take breaks, but when it becomes to a point where you're literally working and you're giving yourself more work to keep yourself busy and to keep your mind focused, that is a weird mindset. I'm not going to say it's good or bad. I personally think it's good, and I'll get to why I think it's good later on, but it has its bads in the sense that you constantly want to keep busy, and that's not healthy. Obviously, that's not healthy, and I agree that's not healthy. But the good side of it, and what I see the good side of it, is your brain becomes so kind of addicted to this productivity mindset and this sort of desire and need to be productive, to do work, to do good. And by work, I mean it could be writing emails, hopping on calls, networking. It could be a bunch of stuff that isn't like you need to make an active effort towards. I think that covers my intention work, not just schoolwork. And I think I this really like that kind of that the idea of working not to drown kind of ties into philosophy my whole philosophy about how to do not do well in life, but how to make it in life, which will be another video. But yeah, that's about it, I think, for me. So just the idea of just like working not to drown, where you keep yourself so busy where you don't want to let yourself go. And I personally really, no, okay, I'll say like that's something that I force myself to do. And if any of you other and any of and if anybody else kind of agrees with me, please let me know in the comments or send me a message. Uh, yeah, that's about it for me. Hope you guys like this video. If you guys have any names for the channel or for this series, please let me know. Send me an email. If you guys have any suggestions for any video concepts that I could do, please send me an email. Not even send me an email. Send me a message. Put it in the comments. Like, subscribe, and see y'all. I'm back. I forgot to say it in the last part. If you guys would want to see any music content like me doing covers, which I'm thinking of uploading, please let me know. I'd be really hyped to post that. It's gonna be bad. I'm not that good, but it's something I enjoy doing. Love music. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. Even if you guys don't, probably I'll post it if I get the confidence to do it. And if you guys have any suggestions at all, please send me a message. If you guys want to collab, if you guys want to hop on the channel, there's some time we can meet up, just have a conversation. I can record that. We can post it. Anything at all. If you guys have anything at all, please send me a message. I'm always open to hear it. And thank you guys for everything.